Welcome back in Győr, Hungary. The 2025 Sitting Volleyball European Championship is underway. Since last Monday, it's day number 4 of competition, and it's the first quarterfinal in the men's tournament. Huge quarterfinal between Poland and Serbia. Poland finished second in Group A, only one defeat against Ukraine. Serbia finished third in Group B with 2 defeats against Germany and Bosnia and Herzegovina. They had to fight really hard until yesterday night and their victory against Latvia to secure a ticket. In today's quarterfinal, it will be a huge game. We already had a lot of great sitting volleyball action so far during the week, and today here in Győr University, one more time, we're expecting a very good game between Poland in black and Serbia in red. Perspective of this game is very easy. If you win, you are through the quarterfinal into the semi-final. If not, you will play the classification game, and neither Poland nor Serbia want to be in that situation. Let's meet with the roster from Poland, led by the captain Marcin Polak. He is also the best scorer of his team, leading the way. Serbia will have to be very careful with Tomasz Labosza, best server of that team. He's a very experienced player. And we have to say Poland had a very good run, defeating Croatia in their third game, 3-1, which was one of the first surprise of this Group A. And Serbia, with a full roster of 14 players, they have a lot of tactical options on the bench. Captain Radomir Bojic, he was wearing yesterday the libero jersey. It's still the case today. He will wear the blue jersey. And one of their best player is Enis Mujic, VS2 player, best scorer, best blocker. And he was the guy yesterday to make the huge difference against Latvia. As you can see, the two teams are still warming up. And we will go very soon underway. Well, we're pretty excited to go into this first quarterfinal of the men's. Like 3 quarterfinals out of the 4 will be played in the meantime. On court number 1, we will have Ukraine against the Netherlands. They are warming up as well. And on court number 3, Turkey will take on Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina, title holder in Italy, Caorle, for 2 years. And they will be looking for sure to secure another title. They already have so many titles and medals back home. They will absolutely do their best, and we have a good chance to see them again in the semi-finals tomorrow. But let's focus on our quarterfinal between Poland and Serbia. Welcome to all of you on the live stream. I know that a lot of you were already connected with us just before when Poland lost to the Netherlands. Well, hopefully for you, your men's team will be able to do better than the women's team did. Even if they had a great game against the Netherlands, they were just never able to conclude when it came to the set conclusion. Well, we mentioned Serbia has a lot of options on the bench, and yesterday each time they were struggling on some situation, they were able to do the substitution, the correct one, either to reinforce the back row or to get a bit higher at the block. So why is the stream from Netherlands not on? It will be on really soon. It's just because the game on court number 1 is delayed because France and Latvia played a bit longer than expected in their classification game. So Netherlands and Ukraine are still warming up, and this game will start 10 minutes later than the one between Poland and Serbia, to answer you if boss. Of course, you will have the link to follow the action of the Dutchman. This game on court number 1 is just a bit delayed. You know how it is with volleyball and sitting volleyball. If the game before is a 5-set game, then of course we need to let the team warm up properly on court before going through the game. And this is exactly what happened on court number 1. But you will have the live for sure. And at some point we will give you, during timeout, during set breaks, some updates on how things are going, because of course we want to know what the semi-finals will look like tomorrow. That's the main goal today, to have our 4 teams for tomorrow's semi-finals, and it will start here on court number 2 between Poland and Serbia. Don't get confused, Poland will play in black, Serbia in red. And Serbia made some substitution in terms of libero jerseys. So on the initial roster, Borislav Gajic and Zoran Jesic, number 2 and 3, were the libero of the team. They moved Radomir Bojic, the captain, to that position. And yesterday, Jesic was wearing the libero jersey. Today, he has the regular red jersey, and it's again Borislav Gajic who will be second libero for the Serbian side. 2 liberos for Poland as well. Robert Simon Vudera, number 1, and Marek Vladimir Libiš, second libero. We will meet with the 2 international referees of that game. Dominik Raka from Croatia and Christian Battisti from Italy will be in charge of this quarterfinal between Poland and Serbia. Starting 6 for the 2 teams, and we will start with Team Poland. Number 4, Piotr Józef Cisinski, Tomasz Labosza, Dawid Kolocki, the setter Rafał Wojtowicz, the captain Marcin Polak, and Jacek Tomczak. First libero today will be Robert Vudera. Almost the top roster we saw during the group stage. For Serbia, number 1, Aleksandar Djuric, best server of this Serbian team. Zoran Jesic is in the starting 6. Goran Ristic, Enis Mujic, the best player so far for Serbia. Alexander Cvijanovic, Dragiša Zoric, number 17, one of the best blocker, with Radomir Bojic, the Serbian captain, to be the first libero on court. So a lot of you found the area to chat with us. Feel free on the Paravolley Europe YouTube channel to share your feelings, to support your team, to ask any kind of question. We're here not only to enjoy this quarterfinal, but also to have a good time together on this Thursday afternoon. It's such a great pleasure to be here in Hungary for this 2025 European Championship of Sitting Volleyball. And the action will be underway soon, with Aleksandar Djuric being the first Serbian player to serve in that quarterfinal. There is only one goal for the team, being tomorrow into the semi-final. This first serve is a good one, it's an ace. Not a single reaction from Rafał Wojtowicz. And mean, he completely got surprised by the trajectory, but it's clearly inside the court. First point for Serbia. Second one is an ace as well. We mentioned Djuric is the best server of Serbia. Not a surprise that he's the first one with this task. And the first two serves are two aces for the Serbian number one. Block and counter block. But then Marcin Polak is not able to control that counter block. Good start for Serbia. 3 points to 0. Another great serve. Polak with the reflex. First ball for Mujic. Polak through the middle. Great dig, Bojic. And that's a great connection by Polak. Oh no, the point is for Serbia, lifting called against the Polish captain. Well, I thought this was the first point for Poland, but absolutely not. And the streak continues for Aleksandar Djuric. With the help of the net, this ball is back on the Serbian side. Back set for Zoric. Good dig. And Polak wins this fight at the net. Here is the first point for Poland in this game. Easy reception for Serbia. The set was a bit too low. Zoric was far away. And he got his arms played on that block out. All played Poland. A lot of time for Djuric to take the set. Wood set. Back set for Enis Mujic. Mujic, the VS2 player on court. And should he get out of the court, Serbia could put Stefan Iskrenovic in. He is the second VS2 player off the roster. Good set. No touch on that swing by Polak. Oh, the point is given to Poland. Yeah, there is a touch. Okay. Ristic said, yeah, I touched the ball. I got surprised because I couldn't see it like it's the normal speed. Zvijanovic blocked, but good cover by Ristic. Mujic takes the set. Is there any catch on this one? Could be. Yes, it is. Zvijanovic was just a bit too late on that ball, and he had to push it and had a too long contact time with the ball. Great block by Poland on Zvijanovic again. Or after a strong start from Serbia, Poland is back. 5-0. While Judge Bojic, this ball is out. Well played, Zoran Jesic. Sorich with the dig. Great dig, even if it goes directly on the Polish side. Full send by Poland, lifting call against Serbia. Too much power from Jacek Tomczak, that serve. Point is for Serbia. Swing is out. Vojtovic, good serve. The reception is really good from Serbia. Győr, does he has the solution? No. And the challenge will be called by Serbia on that swing. Is there any touch by the block? Well, this is a good thing on this court number 2 that we have the video challenge. The result on the big screen and on your screen pretty soon. The answer is no. Eight for Poland, 9 for Serbia. Back set. Zvijanovic dig through the middle. Jesic cannot make the point, not for now. And the lifting called against Győr. Nine-all in his first set of this quarterfinal between Serbia and Poland. Jesic once again digged. This one is outside of the antenna. Well, the last time the two teams met, it was at the 2024 Golden Nations League, and at that moment Serbia won 3-1. I would not say they're a huge favorite today because they lost 2 games in the pool stage. True, it was against Germany and Bosnia and Herzegovina, but they also struggled in the second game on Monday evening against Italy, only winning 3-2. They struggled yesterday against Latvia, but still, when it was important to score, they did. I'm really excited to see if Poland is able to win that game against such a strong Serbian roster. A lot of tall and massive guys. Well, Poland also have them. Especially Tomczak. The libero coming in was a bit too late. Play was delayed. What a good serve, but the reception is good as well. Bojic for the dig. Free ball Poland. Is there any touch on that one? I don't think so. Marcin Polak is pretty disappointed, and there will be a challenge called by Poland. And then black touch, of course, that's what they're requesting. But was this ball just in the net, or was it touched by the block? The answer is for pretty soon. And the answer is yes. All. Ace for Poland and Tomasz Labosza, the best server of the team. That's a huge mistake by Alexander Zvijanovic. Well, he's not starting this quarterfinal well. I'm not even sure he scored a point, but he already had a couple of unforced whistles against him. And when this 2-point lead for Poland, 13-11, the first timeout is called by Serbia. We had a lot of breaks already with the video challenges discussions. At some point, everyone would start to feel the pressure in that competition, which makes sense. These games are now really important for everyone. Today, if you don't win, you will not be into the quarterfinal tomorrow. And of course, in the semifinal tomorrow, of course, everyone wants to win today. Bojic takes his ball. Will this ball come back? Yes! But those are 4 touches for Poland. It's 1 too much. Serbia is 2 behind. Zoran Jesic. Great dig. He came just so fast from his serve position. And Serbia makes the point through Dragiša Zoric. Another point for Zoric. He's doing really good. We already saw him last month in France when Serbia came to play the Silver Nations League, where they finished 3rd. behind Hungary and Latvia. Zoric dig. Well done by Marcin Polak, Polish captain, scoring this point for his team. 15 for Poland, 14 for Serbia. Well, Zoric is playing really good today. He has another point now. There will be a substitution with Miodrag Bajic coming in for Goran Ristic. Get higher block in the front row. Maybe to counter block Djuric. Serve, it's not the case, no need. And Zoric touched the ball, and then Svijanovic cannot play it. Ristic's back in. David Kolodziej, VS2 player of this Polish starting six, he makes the break point on his serve. Point for Poland. Swing from Enis Mujic is out. Zoric to the middle. This ball will come back. Great dig, Poland. Timeout Serbia. Poland now has a 4-point lead. While the game between Turkey and Bosnia and Herzegovina is underway. And we'll start the game between Ukraine and the Netherlands on court number 1. 3 quarterfinals will be underway in the meantime here in Győr. All those team looking forward to secure a ticket for the semi-final tomorrow. Back on track with David Kolodziej. Djuric for the reception. And Mujic in front of a monster block from Poland. And Marcin Polak, 31 years old for the Polish captain. Just doing an amazing job there. A real wall in front of Mujic. Well, the connection was good, but Jacek Tomczak also touched the net during the swing. Another point for Poland. They are leading the way in this first set, and they have quite a comfortable lead now. (21-16). just a bit too long. And substitution for Serbia. In comes Aleksandar Ljubicic, replacing Aleksandar Zvijanovic. Well, he's struggling in this game so far. Not a single point for Serbian number 15. Catch called against Poland. But a shame because Serbia is just struggling in that point. Easy ball for them. Ljubicic to the middle. Good dig. Another good dig by Serbia. The pancake for Poland. What a good rally. High ball for Jesic. Ljubicic. Zoric from the back row. Here is the solution for Serbia. Things are not over in this first set. Serbia being only 2 points behind. Timeout call by Poland. They want to stop that streak on the spot. Poland's playing really good. Good start from the captain, Marcin Polak. Best scorer on court with 6 points. Just want to cut the streak from Dragisha Zoric. But he's doing really good as well. Tactical one after the timeout. Great cover by the Polish libero. And lifting called against Serbia. Goran Ristic. Substitution for Poland with Filip Adam Gaka, the youngest player of this roster, coming in for Jacek Tomczak. He will be in charge of the next serve. Zvijanovic, great tip. He couldn't find a solution through a strong spike. He has one. Where's the tip? Ristic is targeting the Polish libero. And then the set from Rafał Wojtowicz looked like a submariner. Serbia is only one behind. Ristic again, same target. No set needed for Wojtowicz, playing a second hand. The dig with the head, the point with the head. Marcin Polak. Oh, look at this. It looks like Lewandowski in soccer. Amazing point scored by Poland. Unbelievable, he is laughing. And this is the first set point for Poland. Great dig. Free ball Serbia. Mujic. He takes the ball. No one blocking that swing from Tomasz Labosza. And there is a challenge. Called by Poland. Is it for some kind of net touch? Could be. I mean, why not using it on the set point if you still have it? Sometimes you never know who touches the net. The answer is yes, Serbia touched the net. The point is for Poland, and they take this first set. 25-21. Poland is in front, 1-0 in this quarterfinal. We have such a great atmosphere this afternoon in the venue for the quarterfinals of the men's tournament, this 2025 sitting volleyball European Championships. On court number 1, a huge game between the Netherlands and Ukraine. As it stands so far, the Netherlands are in front in this first set, 11-7. And on court number 3, Bosnia and Herzegovina had the lead in the first one, 22-15 against Turkey. Well, and to come back on our court, court number 2, Poland took the first set, 25-21. It's all about now to know if Poland is able to carry on the same rhythm, or if Serbia will be able to have some kind of reaction. Starting 6 for Serbia look to be exactly the same than the one they had in the first set. I mean, they had a good first set. They finally lost 25-21, but they were almost in contention for the entire set. And of course, for Poland, there is no need to change anything. Working fine. First point for Poland, great block, Polak. One-hand set. Mujic on Polak. So strange to say that this guy is the top scorer on court and on such an easy ball. He just completely missed his set. Disappointed to make a mistake at the serve. It's one of his main strengths. High reception. Zoric to the middle. Monster block. Jacek Tomczak. Touch by Tomczak. I think so. No, it's not. Well, the challenge is called by Serbia. And Tomczak will say that he touched the ball. I guess he'll raise his hand to say it's okay. But since the challenge process was underway, they will go through it. This could be some time that we can save if Tomczak raises his hand to say, yeah, I touched the ball. And Serbia is already ready to serve. And anyway, Christian Battisti is checking the video challenge. Oh, the question was a net touch. Well, the point is for Serbia. So net touch, no. Well, anyway, apparently when they requested challenge, they requested net touch. So there was no net touch, but some block touch. Well, this point is for Serbia, and it looks fair, but it's been a while since Tomczak raised his hand to say, hey, I touched the ball. We're still struggling with something because Christian Battisti now has to go to the table. Well, the question is what for? Are we checking the position? Something else? Mujic is the next one to serve. There is no doubt about that, because Győr just missed before. Ristic for the set. Zoric. This ball will come back. And it's out. Another point for Serbia. Good block, Ristic. What a good swing. Fastball for Marcin Polak. Look at this connection on the back set. Well, it's not a fastball, but he puts him. There's no blocker in front of him on the line for all. Block out Zvijanovic. His second point of the game. He was struggling in the first set. Just out. Well judged by Radomir Bojic. He was sitting exactly at the right place and he just moved to go and check where the ball was going. Well, it was not even close from the line. Serbia is in front, 6-5. Good block, Jesic. The 7 points to 5 lead for Serbia. Poland takes a first time out in this second set. They took the first set 25-21. And we have Nenad connected with us. Well, apparently with Idemo. This should mean that you're cheering for Serbia. Okay, so the translation of Idemo is "let's go." We'll also learn some Serbian with you. That's nice. We're back here. This is the Serbian team. Ristic. Serve is good, but reception is perfect from Poland. Labosha blocked. Great block by Djuric. Polak from the back row. Yeah, apparently no one is complaining. Sounds like Aleksandar Djuric touched the ball at the block. It's the help of the net. That's an ace for Rafał Wojtowicz. And he's smiling and happy with the outcome. So difficult to react when this ball is just stopped by the net. Zvijanovic, no one is covering the middle of the court. Difficult reception. Polak has a chance. No one is touching that ball. Serbia is still in front. 3-point lead. Svijanovic. It's the serve. Deep one on Polak. One hand set. Jesic. Small chip, great pancake. What a point again. Scored by Serbia. Despite the great dig by Robert Videra. Substitution with Filip Gaka back in. Good block, Serbia. Good cover. Is there lifting? Yes, there is. He was definitely not sitting when playing the ball, Ristic. I mean, this is a good decision, even if he's not happy. Reception is just too long. Polak for the conclusion, and he is our first double-digit guy. 10 points for the Polish captain in this game. Poland is only 2 behind. An ace for Labosha. That's his third ace of the game. And timeout call by Serbia. 10 for Poland, 11 for the man in red. It's just so difficult to know who will take this quarterfinal on court number 2. Poland has a 1-set lead. But they're just 1 behind in the second one. Labosha, a good serve after the timeout. And Ismovic touched by Poland. Well, we did not see in that match today. Only 4 points for the number 11 of this Serbian team. Jesic. Good serve. How well done. This is clever by Polak. Just playing so fast and scoring this 11th point for his team. Zoric touched by the Polish block. Győr, another great block by Polak. And Poland is back in this second set. Well done, Zoric. Well, the ball was going out, but Filip Gaka could not remove the hand. He was just ready to dig, and he just judged it too late. Djuric doing this very good in front of Tomczak. And Serbia again is able to take a 2-point lead in this second set. Strong serve by Djuric. And Zoric pretty quick to conclude it. Well, second timeout for Poland in this second set. But Serbia only has a very short lead. 3 points is absolutely nothing. If you are with us since the beginning of the week, it's super difficult to predict what will happen even when a team has a 3-point lead. Well, I'm reading your comments. And I can see your support for Tomasz Labosza, for Marcin Polak, the Polish captain. But I also read the support you are providing to the Serbian team. It's a great game of sitting volleyball that we have. And we are back with Aleksandar Djuric. And the serve after the timeout is never an easy one. And that's once again the proof if we need Ristic back in for Bajic. He came in once again to increase the height of the block. There was no need. Substitution for Poland. They will do the same, putting Tomasz Grel in for Rafał Wojtowicz. Oh, lucky dig by Poland. Mujic, blocked by Polak. He just came so unexpected in front of Mujic. Look at this block from Polak. Last moment he came to close it. Well done. Poland is only one behind. Tactical one on Bojic. That's the favorite swing from Dagisha Zoric. And the ball is just so high in the sky. He loves to swing it that hard. And again, each time Poland is able to fight back, Serbia takes another 2-point lead. Mujic targeting the libero. Oh! Jacek Tomczak just moved a bit too close from his setter. They have a doubt on the block touch, so they will request this video challenge. Well, by chance, if you can just touch a finger, that's enough to get the point, but it's nothing that you can see. Normal speed. Block touch, yes or no? Absolutely not. Tomczak was just still moving when he hit the ball, and he came just a bit too much to the inside to connect with his setter. Another point for Polak. Well, checking statistics to see how many points he has. That's point number 15 for him today. The one and only player with double digit on the score sheet. Impressive. He's serving. Good one again. Serbia is struggling to build something. Free ball Poland. Grel for the one-hand set. This ball is out. Poland is fighting back. Back set for Zoric. Good block, Poland. Double touch Serbia, I guess. Yes, it is. It looked like this double touch. And here is the equalizer for Poland. 17-all. Serbia takes another lead. To 17. Zoric for the serve. Jesic. The pancake is good. And Ristic not able to find the line. At the end of this second set will be something. Again, what a great job from Videra, the Polish libero, on that action. Tomczak. Well, already when he threw the ball up in the air, you could see that he was not in the best shape to have a good swing on it. Substitution with Ljubicic out and Zvijanovic in. And substitution for Poland as well. There's Wojtowicz coming back in for Tomasz Grell. Good serve from Ristic, but the reception is just perfect. Gakau is the point. Touch by Videra. He wanted to avoid the ball. We'll see it again. He saw that it was going out, but he couldn't remove his right shoulder from the way. 20-19 for Serbia. And another substitution with Ristic out and Popovic in. Here's the massive guy now sitting in position 3. Taking just so much space at the block. He showed his skill yesterday evening against Latvia and helped the team to score blocks. But if you want to use your block first, you have to get the serve in, which was not the case. And Popovic is in again. Oh, it was not on Ristic, it was on Alexander Győr, sorry. I was confused with number 1 and 7. Not easy to see this on the jerseys when the guys are sitting there 1 and 7, just almost look the same. Labosha, 20-all. Jesic, Zvijanovic from the back row. And the point for Serbia. Poland almost stopped to play. Well, there will be some kind of challenge. No, the point is for Poland. Christian Battisti questioned something. A lifting against Serbia. And Enis Mujic. And that's maybe the best moment for Poland to turn in front in this second set. Good block, Djuric. And they are switching this rotation with Labosha on the serve. He is the best server of the team, and there will be a video challenge requested by Poland. Well, the only option I see is an eventual net touch from Serbia. We'll have the answer pretty soon. First what got requested and then the answer. It's all about the net touch. Is there any? No net touch, apparently. The point is for Serbia, 21-all. Zoran Jesic. Perfect reception again for Poland. Monster block, Zoric. And Serbia is in front. What kind of quarterfinal is that one? With Serbia being in front again. And Zoran Jesic is again responsible for the next serve. Small tip, Warret Svijanovic, a fight at the net. And it's a catch called against Serbia. What a crazy atmosphere we have on this court number 2. Well, all over in the venue, it's quite crazy now. Gaka, 22-all. Bojic with the reception. Zoric with the swing. And he finds the block out for Serbia. Who will be the first team able to score a break point? Could it be on this one? Good serve, good reception. Ristic fights at the net. Zoric the one-hand set. Free ball Serbia. Zoric full send. And here is the break point for Serbia. A first set point for the team in red. And this is to find an equalizer in this game. 1-all. They need one more point. And they have their best server there, Aleksandar Djuric. Can he do this? Serve is good. The point has to be replayed. There was some ball rolling somewhere. But Serbia will have once more on the Polish serve. Timeout first, taken by Mladen Stevic just before the Polish serve. And David Kolodziej is actually a pretty good server. He didn't score aces today, but he's serving really good. Well, Serbia deserves to win this second set. In the key moments, they really did absolutely brilliant. But it's just so close for the moment in this second set. 24-23 for Serbia. Well, not easy for Kolodziej just after the timeout to serve. We know it. Not quite sure he will take a lot of risk on that set point for Serbia. But Serbia will need a good reception. Reception is there. The ball for Ezin Mujic. Great dig one more time by the Polish libero. Polak blocked by Mujic, one time. Faking the spike with a tip, and Polak saving this set point finally for Poland. 24-all. What a crazy set we have. Perfect reception. The back set for Mujic. Will this ball come back? No! This will be another set point now for Serbia. And it's Mujic for the serve. Perfect reception. The back set for Polak. Dig by Mujic. Miracle dig. And this second set goes to Serbia. One set all between Poland and Serbia. Nothing is done in this quarterfinal of the Men's European Championships. Well, the action is just so good on all three courts this afternoon. To give you some update, we are in the third set on court number 3 between Bosnia and Herzegovina and Turkey. No surprise to see that Bosnia and Herzegovina is leading 2-0 and 11-4 in the third one. But on court number 1, the Netherlands were really close to take the first set. They only lost 25-23 against Ukraine. And they are led only by 3, 15-12 in the second one. They are more than just resisting. And if you want to follow the action, please go on the dedicated link. We also have a great quarterfinals on this court number 2 between Poland and Serbia. Serbia taking the second one, 26-24. And it is so difficult to predict who will have the ticket for the semi-final on that court. And emotions will not be over after that game. We have a fourth one together. The last quarterfinal in this men's event. Just after that one on court number 2, it will be Croatia against Germany. What a great Thursday we have here. We're just so lucky to be that close from the action and that close from two champions. Polish team is already back on court with some substitution in the starting 6. Tomasz Grell will start. Filip Gaka will start as well. And Jacek Tomczak will stay on the bench. And they will also rest Piotr Sisinski, the oldest player of the roster, will take some rest in this third set. No change for Serbia, and no surprise, Győr is the first to serve. Good serve, but all done by the Polish libero. Grell blocked. The first point of this third one is for Serbia. just got his ball a bit too much to the left, and then he was not able to fully swing in as he hoped to. Mujic takes the set. Ristic blocked. Good block by Poland. No angle for Mujic. This ball from Grell is just out. We'll see it again on that replay. Oof, that was close. I mean, I would not have been surprised to see a challenge on that one because the ball was really close from the line. And the point for Poland. They take the lead. 3 points to 2 in this third set. With the captain having the next serve. Polak has 15 points in the game. Another good block. Great cover for Serbia. Free ball Poland. Labosha, and the net fall called against Serbia. Saric just touched the net and trying to block it. The serve is too long. And we're still waiting for the first Serbian player to reach double digit. The man in the first row is maybe the one serving now. Dragiša Doric has 9 points. Well, no ace so far, but why not the first one now? Point for Tomasz Grell. There will be some discussion with Ristic going to the referee. Not quite sure he will be happy with the explanation. (5-3) Poland. Tomasz Grell. Jesic gives almost a free ball to Poland. Labosha with the strong swing. It's funny to see how he swings with a full swing from the shoulder. Look at this. It's not a traditional volleyball spike, but actually it's working. Boscha has 8 points today. Tactical serve, easy reception for Serbia. The good dig with the foot. Cvijanovic blocked. Poland's leading 7 points to 3. And 8-3 now. This is enough for Mladen Stevic to call his first timeout of the third set. the best start in this third set is definitely for Poland. Labosha is playing really good. Polak, each time he has the ball, that's a huge danger. And maybe this second set also cost a lot of energy to Serbia. And they need a bit of time to recover, to be fully fit and fully focused again in this set. But they have to be really careful that the gap doesn't get too big. It's never easy to be chasing. It's always easier if you're able to stay in contention. We're back with Tomasz Grał, 25 years old, the number 3 of this Polish side. And just after the timeout, well, it's quite a shame because he didn't take a lot of risk, but made the mistake. At least if you don't take risk, let the opponent play, and maybe you have a chance with the block, especially with Labosha and Gaka being two very good blockers for Poland. Mujic cannot do better on that ball. He was hoping Jesic will turn around to take the second contact. Actually, things went really fast. And now Mujic is struggling with the reception. Ace for Wojtowicz. And another one, he completely changed the target, get a tactical one towards position 2. Zvijanovic was not covering, Ristic was too far away. Absolutely brilliant, that serve from the Polish setter. Conclusion, Labosha. Well, Poland has the momentum, they're just playing too good for the moment, and it's a really good choice to have Grał and Gaka in the starting 6. I really have the feeling this side from Poland is stronger. And they will change Jesic for Popovic on the Serbian side. Try to put some more block on that serve. Well, maybe he could go for his tactical one once again towards position 2 there. No, he does not. And Popovic touches his first ball as soon as it's in. Zvijanovic. They said no touch. The video challenge is called. Question is, of course, on an eventual block touch. Well, this is more than possible. And yes, there is a block touch. Look at the finger moving. And something crazy can happen pretty soon on court number 1. Because it's a set point for the Netherlands against Ukraine. This would be crazy. Ukraine is just so much struggling in that game. Labosha finds the solution between the two blockers. To 5. Labosha blocked. Well done, Győr. Well, he's not only serving good, but he's also blocking the opponent's serve. And Jesic is back in. Serbia will need some kind of trick at some moment if they want to come back. In the middle of the court, no one is digging it. Oh, good reflex, Labosha. Double touch on the set, and the point is for Serbia. We'll get through some mopping here on the Polish side of the net. Absolutely no risk going around safety. Great block by Grell. He's probably one of the highest blocker on court. But Zoric is not bad as well, but Grell is really tall and has long arms. Point for Poland. They have the smile on that side of the net, especially the captain, Marcin Polak. Well, the gap is still huge, and at the moment I have no idea how Serbia could close it. 7-point deficit, that's a lot. Maybe with Zoric. He did some good serving streak, especially at the end of the second one, to get the set to Serbia. Libicic is in for Risic. Dragica Zoric is ready. Oh, we were not used for this kind of mistakes by Rafal Wojtovic. He's one of the best setter actually of the competition. And he just got confused himself with the set. Couldn't have proper contact. This is surprising and working for Marcin Polak. By the way, in the meantime, Ukraine took the second one. But when I see the scoreboard on the big screen between Ukraine and Netherlands, 25-23, 27-25, Ukraine is much more struggling than what we could expect. But this means that we will have amazing action tomorrow again and on Saturday. Because you know it, the most important is to know who will lift the trophy on Saturday evening, both for the men's tournament and for the women's tournament. Grell with the serve. Blocking contest. Great dig, Serbia. Good conclusion, Cvijanovic. But for sure, Serbia will keep on fighting. I'm just afraid that closing a 7-point gap against such a strong Polish team is a lot to ask. But why not? I mean, everything is possible in sports, absolutely everything. Big serve mistake, and we have the first team qualified for the semi-finals in this men's event. It's Bosnia and Herzegovina, 3-0 against Turkey. Well, not quite a surprise. Bosnia finished first, Turkey finished fourth, so theoretically there is a huge difference, but it's the same then between Ukraine and the Netherlands. Mujic is out. He will rest a bit at the end of this third set, and for sure he will be back on track for the next one. 20 for Poland, 11 for Serbia. No pancake that time for Robert Vudera. Bosnia and Herzegovina, of course, is now sitting in the stands behind this game because their opponent in the semi-final is currently on that court number 2. They will play either Poland or Serbia. Serbia is 7 behind in this third one. Easy reception for Polak. Deep towards Ristic. He's well positioned. Bajic is in. Another point for Serbia. Miodrag Bajic came in to rest some of the players of the starting 6. Timeout called by Poland. They absolutely don't want to give any chance to Serbia to come back. Well, they are still 6 behind. That's a big gap. But who knows what they're able to do. Do we have a chance to see Serbia coming back in this third one? They will need Zvijanovic to do well now. Oh, the reception is just so good. Vudera is just so efficient in reception, and he really helps his setters and then spikers. I'm very positively surprised with how good he is playing. Bajic, replaced by Mujic. Substitutions are done for Mladen Stevic in that set. Fight at the net between Djuric and Gaka. Djuric for the back set. Edin Mujic Good block, Győr again. What a great rally. Great dig again, Videra. And this is a double touch. Well, Labosha tried his best to send the ball again. The ball was not only spinning, but also really double touched. No doubt, that's the right decision. 22 for Poland, 15 for Serbia. Jesic just out. Second timeout call by Mladen Stevic. He kept one for later in that set. He will use it now. That Poland is only 2 points away from winning this third set. Filip Gaka is in charge of the next serve. Youngest player of this Polish roster. The Serbian reception is struggling. Grell blocked. He tries to self-cover himself. And the point is for Poland because there is a lifting call against Serbia. Set point for Poland. Mujic for Zoric. Good dig, Poland. Kolodziej has the swing. Oh, what a dig again! And the conclusion for Polak. His 19th point of the day. And this is the third set now for Poland. Leading 2-1 in this quarterfinal. Well, they took a lead, an early lead in that set, and Serbia was never able to fight back. For sure, Serbia is able to get that game into a tiebreak, but they will need to be more consistent throughout the set. They are doing well, no doubt about that. But Poland looked really strong with that starting six, and I'm pretty sure we will see Grell again. We'll see Gaka again. They are really doing good. And it was a huge game changer for Poland to have them on court during this third set. We will be back in a few seconds for set number 4. We're getting ready for set number 4, yeah, and the confirmation, Grell and Gaka are confirmed in the starting 6 for Poland, which makes sense, because this was the easiest set for Poland, and for Serbia, we have the same starters. They will try to make better, try to do better in this 4th set. And Gaka will be the first one to serve. He only has 1 point today, but he's bringing a lot in the game. Zoric had the first spike of this 4th set. Oh, great cover, Bojic. Another one. Mujic fighting against Grell at the net. And the first very long rally to start this 4th set. And the point is for Serbia. Now we'll have a challenge on that first point. Well, that's brave to use a challenge when it's 10-0 all. Well, is it on a net touch? I mean, that's the only thing that could happen in this fight at the net against Grell. Yeah, it's all about net touch. Yes, there is a net touch, and then the decision is reversed, and the point is now for Poland, and we'll have Gaka again with the serve. Block out Serbia, 1-all. Győr with the serve. Grell, he was just so high to spike it, but couldn't put enough wrist action on that one. Zoric digged by Grell. The ball is alive. Is this a catch whistle? Yes, it is. Against David Kolodzie. Well, it does not seem to be a crazy decision. Can understand that call. Point for Poland. No, it's for Serbia. Battisti, I guess he whistled either lifting or a net touch. Anyway, it came from the second referee. And with this early 5-1 lead for Serbia in this 4th set, Poland take directly a timeout. Well, Serbia has a great start But for sure, Poland will try to react. And the first point they scored, actually, the only point Poland scored was on this challenge. And this net touch from Mujic. It's always like that. When you put a lot of effort, a lot of energy to win the set, then it's not easy to refocus directly after to start the next set. And this is maybe what's happening now for Poland. Let's see if they can react. Győr for the serve. Directly on the Serbian side. Polak is fighting, but this is another point for Serbia now. And the Polish head coach Pozidar Abadziu is just sitting on the bench. Grell is out. Jacek Tomczak back in. Reception is good and that good serve. Labosha with the strong swing from the back row. Just out. But this swing was came just so suddenly. But out. Short discussion between Polak and the first referee. 7-1 for Serbia, and still Djuric with the serve. This one is too long. But Serbia started well with a lot of break points. Labosha for Polak. No, it will be a free ball for the libero. Mujic digged. The net is moving, but no net touch on the upper part. Oh, Mujic completely missing that one. Maybe the easiest ball he had to play that week. No one in front of him. And he sent it directly on the Polish bench. That's surprising. This one is out as well. Another point for Serbia. Well, you can feel there is a lot more pressure on everyone. Polak has 20 points. He only scored one in this fourth set. Well, he just arrived on the front row as well, but there is a video challenge called I did not even see who called the video challenge. I thought the point was for Serbia. Because I saw 8-3 at some point. It's on a block touch. Yes, there is a block touch. So this point is for Poland. Djuric with the soft spike. Good cover for Poland. Well, Poland was looking forward to have some challenge at some point. But since the player said, no, 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 I touched the net, and this was Jacek Tomczak, of course, they will save this challenge for later. Polak, no touch on that ball. He tried to push it to have to find the block out, unsuccessfully. Another point for Serbia. And they are increasing their lead. 10 points to 4 now. Well, if they want to stay alive in that competition, they need to win this set and to bring the game to a tiebreak. We're not there yet, but they have the lead, and Poland takes another timeout. It's really difficult to predict what will happen in that game. I mean, it's a high-level quarterfinal, such a high level. We had a lot of great actions, great fights, great rallies. Each team has their set for the moment, but we will have to find a winner at some point. And it's Mojic with the serve. We're just mopping in front of the Polish bench. Maybe they just had a bit of water down on the floor during the timeout. Good swing, good point for Polak. The best scorer of that game. It's in. Confirmed by Mladen Stevic. Good fair play by the Serbian head coach. What a dig again by the Polish libero. And the point for Poland was a lifting call against Serbia. Well, this point is definitely 100% for Robert Vudera. What a great dig. Kolodziej for Wojtowicz. And Poland is definitely back in that set. Only 2 behind. Timeout, Serbia. Well, this will be super difficult mentally. For Serbia, if Poland could take the lead in this third set. They are doing really good. They had a good lead and then some huge mistake. I remember that spike completely out from Enis Mulic. Well, anyway, they still have a 2-point lead, and they will have to do something in reception now. On Polak's serve. Just after the timeout, never easy to carry on a streak. And it was the point for the coach, Dragisha Zoric. It's an easy reception for Poland. Is there a lifting call? Again, Labosha looks like, yet it looks to be a good decision. Tomczak. Tactical serve on Mujic. Zvijanovic through the middle. Good swing. As long as Serbia will be in front and have the lead, they will believe in their chance to go to the tiebreak. Is there any touch? Yes, there is. Confirmed by Aleksandar Djuric. And Wojtowicz with this unforced, with his serve. Good dig, Wojtowicz. Labosha blocked by Serbia. Does this one land on court? The referee says no. Well, Poland will challenge this call, of course, they will. In or out. I mean, it took so long to Dominik Raka to make the decision. I don't even know if you pronounce Raka or Ratza, but the ball is in. Answer came pretty quick. Ball is on the line. Labosha. Oh, that's not just a small miss. This was almost dangerous for the official sitting there behind the court. Of course, I'm joking, but that's a huge mistake by Labosha. We were used to much better serve from him. He's the second best scorer on court with 13 points. Ball dancing on the net. Zvijanovic. Zoric has to give a free ball. And Polak cutting the trajectory of the set, coming towards the inside in between the blockers. You have to know exactly your setter to do this. And he does. Poland's only 3 behind. Gaka. The block, counter block, counter block for Alex Djuric. Well, and Djuric will be the next one to serve. Well, we know the quality of his serve. Substitution for Serbia once again to get some more height at the block. Just a bit too long. They will request the challenge, in or out. Well, the decision is pretty quick as well, apparently. I guess, yeah, it's out. It's not far away, but it is. And Bajic out again for Ristic. Logi, the next Polish player to serve with his number 11. You just see him on your screen. Back set for Mujic. Good block. Poland is fighting, is chasing. They are only 2 behind. They lead 2-1. If they want to get their ticket for the semi-final, it would be a good idea to close the game in this one. Otherwise, in the tiebreak, it will be some kind of 50-50. But Serbia, of course, does not agree with that solution. They want to go to the tiebreak, and they also want to get their ticket to play tomorrow against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Polak, his 25th point of the game. And he maintains Poland alive in this 4th set. Net fault, Zvijanovic. Well, no hesitation. He touched the net, he knew it. Or if Serbia is able to make the side out until 25, then they will get the set. That's the real question. Can they do that? Popovic is in for Zvijanovic. Labosha finds some space between Ristic and the antenna to get this one on the line. Too difficult for Mujic to react and to dig when he touched it, but not good enough to allow someone to have an additional touch behind. Zvijanovic, good swing through the middle in position 3. And for the moment they are sticking to that plan, making the side out each time. Zvijanovic on the line. What a perfect spot he found. And whatever the landing point is, I guess there is some lifting called against Poland, which was not obvious on that replay, but anyway, the point is for Serbia. And this serve is too long, too many risks taken by a Ristic, and it's not worse. Zvijanovic, touched by Gaka, but not enough, or not good enough to have someone digging behind. And Sisinski, who was in the starting 6 at the beginning of the game, is back on track for Gaka. Reception, Polak. Labosha, great block Serbia, great cover by the Polish libero. Mujic, He is really strong at the net. And that's another break point for Serbia. Well, they are getting closer and closer from winning this fourth set and closer to get us a tiebreak in this quarterfinal. 22 for Serbia, 18 for Poland. Oh, another monster block. Enis Mujic is just doing a disaster at the net. How brilliant is that block once again? And with such strong blockers at the net, Zvijanovic just has to put the ball into the court. Another good block. Once again, Mujic blocked. And this time Labosha just went on the line. Zvijanovic did not cover that area. (24-19), set point for Serbia to come back in the game and to find this equalizer, 2 sets all. Zoran Jecic. The reception is difficult, the block is there for Serbia. 25-19, 2 sets all. We will now have a tiebreak in this quarterfinal between Serbia and Poland. Well, the momentum is for Serbia with the win in this fourth set. We saw Poland trying many options, and this will be their question now to decide what to do with their starting 6. In the third one, it worked perfectly with Gaka and Tomasz Grell, and Grell went out pretty early in this set. He got replaced by Jacek Tomczak. Well, if we look at the statistics, for Poland the best scorer are Polak, no doubt he will be on court, Labosha, Wojtowicz, and then you have Tomasz Grell with 5, Tomczak with 4. But I guess Tomczak played a bit more on court. And for Serbia, we have 4 guys between 11 and 9 points. Djuric, Mujic, Zvijanovic and Zoric. Those 4 guys will be on court again, alongside of Ristic and Jesic for the set. Well, the beginning of this tiebreak will be crucial. You know the rule. The first team to reach 15 points, with a 2-point difference, of course, get a ticket for the semi-final to play against Bosnia and Herzegovina tomorrow. Ukraine is waiting to know as well which team will be their opponent. It will be our last game today on court number 2 between Croatia and Germany. So just follow that game. While Tomczak is on court, Polak of course, Kolodje, Wojtowicz, Gaka and Labosha. Grell is on the bench. But if things do not go well for Poland, I will not be surprised to see him coming in at some point. And for Serbia, no surprise. In the starting six, Gaka has this tiebreak underway for Poland. Good reception. Zoric, no touch. And there will be a challenge, same as they did on the first point of the fourth set. Challenge for Serbia. Well, what else than a block touch could they request? A net touch? But I'm pretty sure they will ask for a block touch. We have a decision. Excited to discover it on the screen. Block touch, yes or no? Oh, they say no. I had the feeling the finger is moving. Of course, Mladen Stevic is not happy with the decision. What we saw on the screen, we had the feeling, but it's not the only image they judged that the finger was moving. Anyway, the decision stayed like that. Point for Poland. That's a catch whistle against the Polish team. No touch by Jacek Tomczak on the swing of Tomczak, sorry. 2-1 Serbia. Zoric blocked. Another chance for Zoric. And this is, oh, the point is for Poland. A lifting call against Dragisza Zoric. Oh, almost everyone got surprised. 2-0. This is not a break point at all. Well, this time the decision is pretty clear. The ball is out. And we just saw Jesic on the bench telling everyone to calm down. Of course, there is a lot of pressure in this tiebreak. It's now or never. Free ball Poland. Polak blocked by Enis Mujic. He's having a strong finish in that game. Already at the end of the fourth set, he was very strong. Bajic in for Ristic. That's the traditional one to increase the block height, which means Mujic has to put the ball on court. He does. Good block, Serbia. That's the reason why Bajic is coming in. Sometimes he comes in and he's just unuseful. But that's how volleyball is. And here, he is scoring this winning block. And he will stay on court now. Polak, no blocker, no one digging. The ball is just out. break point for Serbia and timeout Poland. Well, we are not there for now. But how amazing is this game? We're just at the beginning of this tiebreak, and there will be more than 1 hour delay for the game between Germany and Croatia on that court number 2. The game was supposed to start at 6:15. It's 6:50, and the warm-up did not start. We still have at least 10 to 15 minutes of action here, if not more, because this can be a very close tiebreak. Serbia has the lead, 5-3. Enis Mujic, Onkology, Bajic again. Free ball Serbia. Back set for Coric. And that's the connection. They worked together on it in France during the Silver Nations League. Not the entire roster from Serbia traveled to Normandy, but both Bajic and Coric were there for Serbia. This dig is not control for Enis Mujic. Bajic out again for Ristic. I mean, he did his job. 6-4. Would be a good idea for Polak to serve well now. What a swing. Is this a lifting call? Yes, it is. Against Zvijanovic. He's not complaining. So apparently this was indeed a lifting. And Poland's only one behind. Difficult reception and free ball. Almost. Polak for the set. Labosha. Lucky cover. Oh, well, it was a mix between ball being out and Labosha lifting as well. He was not quite sitting when doing this. Just jumped a bit. Anyway, the result is the same. I mean, jumped. He lost contact with the floor. Touched by the block. This ball is in play. And Mujic not able to take the ball properly. I mean, Ristic and Mujic wanted to play. They were both just under the ball. Poland has a 1-point deficit. Jacek Tomczak. Mujic from the back row. This one never saw the other side of the net. A lifting called against Zvijanovic again. That's 2 in a row. Poland's in front now, 8-7, just before changing side. But Serbia is pretty annoyed by that decision of calling 2 liftings in a row for Cvijanovic. That's an 8-7 lead for Poland. No break. But it starts now with the reception for Serbia on Jacek Tomczak's serve. Oh, what a great dig by Polak. It's again on the Serbian side, but what a dig. And this time, the lifting on Rafal Vojtovic. Well, that's a lot of lifting. It's really lifting in the last 3 points. But Christian Batiste is well positioned to make those decisions. 8-all. Good block for Serbia. No challenge, no timeout. We're with Goran Ristic. Towards position 1, easy reception for the Polish libero. Touched by the block. Jesic fighting at the net and scoring this point for Serbia. Again, they have a 2-point lead in this tiebreak. And Robert Videra is requesting some mopping. A lot of you are supporting Poland on the chat. It's now or never if you want to do so. I also see Nenad Nikolic supporting Serbia. Well, this is a crazy game that we have in this quarterfinal. So pleasant to share it with you. Substitution for Serbia. Popovic in for Cvijanovic. Net touch against Zoran Jesic. Cvijanovic, a good swing on the line, but what a dig again from Poland. And the solution with the block out. Well done, Djuric. 11 for Serbia, 9 for Poland. Easy reception. Labosha just out, and that will probably call a challenge. Question is, in or out? Well, if this one touched the line, it's just a perfect spot to do so. That was a really strong spike on the line. And it's in, it touches the line. The point is for Poland. Oh my goodness, what the tiebreak we have. And it's far away to be over, because instead of 12-9, it's 11-10. And Poland maybe has it on Labosha's serve. Good block, Mujic. Jesic fighting at the net. Polak for the block out. And here is the equalizer, 11-all. This will be timeout for Serbia and Mladen Stevic. What an unbelievable game. And what a great call to go to the challenge on that swing. It just touches the outside part of the line. Well, of course, it's the good decision to do so, but there is also a world in which you say, okay, the ball is out, we will not go through the challenge. And if you're not playing on the court with the challenge, this opportunity does not exist at all. $11-all. Can you believe that we are now 4 points away to know who will get into the semi-final, and the odds for Serbia and Poland are 50-50. The two teams have equal chance to be in the semi-final tomorrow, and the end of the game will probably be in less than 5 minutes. How crazy. Labosha, never easy to serve after a timeout, but he's a good server. That's a good serve again. Gaka with the conclusion, Zvijanovic with the foot. Polak with the point for Poland, another break point. And they have the lead, 12-11. And it's Mujic with the tip and the point for Serbia. $12-all. Nobody wants to leave the court for Germany and Croatia later. But that's not the question now. We want to know who will get this ticket for the semi-final. Zoran Jesic. Good dig. And Zoric with the block. Another point for Serbia. They take the lead again, 13-12. How crazy is that game? Timeout for Poland. Nothing is decided yet. But we're just so much enjoying the action on this court number 2. What can be the solution for Poland? I mean, this reception will be just crucial for them. Otherwise, if this point goes to Serbia, it will be a first match point for them. But Zoran Jesic didn't score any ace so far, but he's pretty reliable when it comes to serving. He doesn't do a lot of mistakes. This one is the serve after the timeout. Good dig, Ristic. Zoric with the save. Again, Zoric digged by Poland. Polak able to score that point with so many digs, many blocks. A great rally again. And here is the equalizer, 13-all. Gaka is the serve. It will be either match point for Serbia or for Poland after that point. Zoric gives the first match point to Serbia. And it will be on Aleksandar Djuric's serve, the best server of the Serbian side. He had 4 aces today. The best server on court in this quarterfinal. And they put Zoric in front of Polak. Match point Serbia. Block out, Tomczak. This first match point is saved, 14-all. Good reception. Ristic. Mujic gives almost a free ball, but it was a difficult tip to dig. Ristic for Soric. Good block by Poland. And it's Mujic. The point is for Serbia. A net foul call against Poland and against Jacek Tomczak. He agrees with the decision. This is the second match point for Serbia. And it's Mujic for the serve. Good reception. The back set for Polak. He finds another block out on that situation to save a second match point. And he is there, the Polish captain, with the serve. Is it too long? Yes, it is. It will be match point number 3 for Serbia. Jesic is back in the front row. Soric with the serve. Match point Serbia. Good reception. Labosha, is there any touch? Apparently not, but Poland will challenge this call. Of course they will. Everyone is on court to celebrate because the on-court decision is point for Serbia. Of course Poland will challenge it. And this match can end on this challenge. If there is a touch, it's 16-0. If there is no touch, Serbia is in the semi-final. No block touch. Serbia is in the semi-final of this 2025 European Championship. They will play tomorrow against Bosnia and Herzegovina. What a crazy game we had here on court number 2 for this third quarterfinal. Ukraine is qualified, Bosnia and Herzegovina is qualified. Serbia has the third ticket. We have one more missing. It will be in a couple of minutes on the same court. Croatia against Germany. We will be there. We hope you will too. See you later.